to start off this makeup look, I first applied some moisturizer to my face. This one is by e.l.f. It is a tinted moisturizer and it's in the shade Nude. So I put that all over my face, and then I went ahead and put on e.l.f.'s Mineral Face Primer. And then I also primed my eyes for the eyeshadow that I'm going to be using, and I used one by Avon. It's just an eyeshadow primer in light beige. And the foundation I'm going to be using for this look is one by Maybelline. It's their Dream Smooth Mousse foundation. The one I have is in the shade 255 Natural Buff. And I'm going to be using this one because obviously Jasmine has a darker complexion, and this one is a little bit darker than my skin tone. Not too much, but it kind of makes me look a little bit tanner, so I'm going to be using this one. Okay, and next I'm going to move on to concealer. One of the concealers that I'm going to be using is by Revlon. It is their Photo Ready Concealer, and this is in the shade 002 Light. So I'll be using that all over my face. And then for my under eye circles, I'm going to be using two concealers by e.l.f. This one right here, I'm not really sure what it's called because the name kind of rubbed off from it, but this is in the shade Corrective Yellow. And then I'm going to go ahead and use the highlighter on the concealer highlighter duo of this by e.l.f. And now I'm going to go ahead and set my entire face in. I'm first going to be putting on some powder. This is by CoverGirl in the shade 505 Ivory. And then I'm also going to spray some of this e.l.f. Makeup Mist and Set. Now before I finish the rest of my face, I'm going to go ahead and move on to the eyes. Now the pictures that I'm referring to of Jasmine, it does look like she has very natural color eyeshadow on her eyes, but it also looks like she has a hint of pink in there as well. So I'm going to be using eyeshadows from the Urban Decay Vice 2 palette. And from this palette, I'm going to be mixing 3 eyeshadows. The 2 more neutral eyeshadows that I'm going to be mixing are these 2 right down here. This lighter color right here is called Habit, and then this more dark brown eyeshadow is called Ambush. And then for the third eyeshadow, I'm going to be taking this pink color right up here. It's just a very sparkly pink, and this is called Coax. Next, I'm going to move on to some liquid eyeliner because it looks like Jasmine definitely has a really thick lash line. So I'm going to go ahead and apply this e.l.f. cream eyeliner just in the color black. And I'm also going to wing it out a little bit just to give that effect of having fuller, more eyelashes. Next, I'm going to be applying some mascara and then some fake lashes. The mascara I'm going to be using is by Maybelline. It's the Turbo Volume Mascara in Extra Black, I believe. And then I'm going to be applying some rather thick eyelashes, as you can see right there. I'm not really sure of the brand of these, but they just look like that. And then I will be applying those with some eyelash adhesive from Lash Grip. Okay, so now I'm going to be moving on to the bottom lash line. Jasmine does have a very dramatic waterline, so I'm going to be making everything black. I'm going to be using the same mascara that I put on the top lashes on the bottom lashes, and then I'm going to be using a black eyeliner by Artistry. So I'm going to be smudging it out on the bottom lash line and then also putting it in the waterline. So the eyes for this look are complete. I just went ahead and filled in my eyebrows. Now I'm going to move on to finishing the rest of my face. I have two bronzers here that I'm going to contour and use as blushes just to add to a darker complexion. The two bronzers are both from Avon. This one is the brand Mark though, and it's the Bronze Pro Bronzing Powder. There we go. And then this one is called Avon Glow, and it's in the shade B202 Bronze. This one just has a little bit of a redder tint to it, so it'll be perfect for like a dark blush. And lastly, I'm going to move on to the lips. In the pictures that I'm referring to, Jasmine does have darker lips, kind of a brown mixed with some pink or red. So for the lip liner, I'm going to use one by Wet n Wild. It's one of their Color Icon lip liners. And this is in the number 666 Brandy Wine. And then for the lipstick, I'm going to be using one by Maybelline. It is one of their nude lipsticks. And this is in the number 935 Cinnamon. And then for the lip gloss, I'm going to use one by Artistry. I'm going to be using this red one right here. And this is in the color Red Hot. Alright everyone, so this is the completed makeup look for Jasmine from Aladdin. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. And until my next video, I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye everyone! Whoa, focus please. What's going on? Whoa. I want to just like flick. I just went ahead. Okay. I almost fell on my table. Okay. Whoa! So the eyes for this. Wow, why am I screaming? So the eyes! Okay, for real, I'm running out of time.
So about us.
Telling lies, well, that's no surprise. Did you see them? See right through them. They have no shit. Whoa! Okay.
They have no shield, no secrets to reveal.
It doesn't matter what they say. In the troubled games, people play there. Okay, let's finish this. Come on. I'm sorry, Phil.